girl actually gained the power of a gorilla. From that moment on, her strength became incredibly amazing. She could crush any object with ease. It turns out that in this world, everyone who turns 16 receives the protection of an animal god. If you draw the eagle card, you gain the eagle's super strong eyesight and the ability to fly. But when it was Jenny's turn, she actually drew the card of the gorilla god. The professor beside her was utterly shocked. In his 50 years of experience, it was the first time he'd seen someone blessed by the gorilla god. You see, the gorilla god is the strongest among all combat-type deities. Its physical strength is 7 times that of a human, and its grip strength can even exceed 1,000 pounds. After hearing the professor's words, Jenny found it hard to believe. After all, her athletic ability had always been extremely poor, and she was often mocked by her classmates because of it. But all that was about to change. With the gorilla god's power, Jenny couldn't control the immense strength. Any object in her hands would shatter instantly. One day, the professor found Jenny again. Because of her powerful combat potential, she'd received an admission offer from the Royal Knight Order. Before joining, though, she needed to pass an exam. If she succeeded, Jenny would become the first female knight in history. However, Jenny had no desire to join the Knight Order. Having never liked sports, she thought fighting would be too tiring, so she planned to deliberately slack off during the exam. Soon, the exam day arrived. The Knight Order's training ground was already packed with candidates. Then the chief examiner stepped forward and announced the start of the exam. The first event was the 100-meter sprint. At that moment, a man confidently raised his hand, saying he wanted to show off his speed. Amid a chorus of gasps, he finished the sprint in 9.9 seconds. When it was Jenny's turn to test, everyone burst into laughter, thinking a girl could never compete with men. But in the next second, something unexpected happened. Jenny not only unleashed an astonishing speed, but she couldn't stop in time and crashed a huge hole in the wall.